So to start, Echo, I know you're the creator on this show. I'm wondering if you can just tell me a little bit, how kind of a personal experience was this for you? Because obviously it has all this like fantasy stuff with the underworld and all that, but I was really drawn to just like the character and her relationship with the Gugu character and all the stuff about coming to Texas and everything. I'm just kind of wondering if this is at all like inspired by things in your own life, or how personal was this to make?
Yeah, I mean, I even in the the initial deck, I had said like this is a love letter to my childhood. Like there are monuments in the show that are just straight out of my hometown, which is Carrollton, Texas. And so, sometimes the designers will surprise me and like they'll be like, "Can we see some pictures of your house?" And then I look at like Gugu's house, and it's like literally my furniture in my own house, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is therapy and like therapy exposure." And so it is like very true to kind of that experience, and I think. A really big thing I wanted to portray in the show was that self-identity of feeling like, when you live in a place that doesn't have a lot of people that look like you, how that affects you, and the, relationships that come with that territory. So it really does truly blend, life and art kind of imitate each other in that way. So it is true for this show.
Ellie, I'm kind of curious about how your involvement in the show came to be, because I know you've done voiceover and stuff with like Took and Birdie and Big Mouth. What was it about this character, Jentry Chau, that made you want to sign up for this?
Well, I think it was in 2020 that Echo had come to me with, and she came so prepared with a full deck, and a lot of the images you see in the show with like Gugu with the rings and Kit with the painted skin, and Gentry with the fire in her hands. Those are almost exactly like what she had pitched to me in 2020. She always had a very clear vision, and I'm very drawn to any sort of like, and it's very rare that I see it, but I'm always going to be drawn to like a new, fresh voice, a new talent that has such a clear point of view, and she presented something to me that was so clearly like a beautiful, interesting self-portrait. Because it was like, I didn't grow up in Texas, that this is really her show, but I didn't grow up in Texas, and you can see it's like, it's a love letter to Texas. It's a love letter to her love for anime, but like these anime and animation that spans like all sorts of different kinds of genres within anime. So yeah, I just love how she showed up so much in her work, and it was such beautiful execution from the beginning that I could really trust her, to create something beautiful.
And I know kind of just in voiceover, you've done kind of younger characters like this before, like in Big Mouth, but is it ever like intimidating or scary to have to voice like a teenager, even though you're a full-grown adult?
I don't think so, because I mean, in so many phases of my life, I've been the new kid, so showing up and feeling like a fish out of water. So I don't think that part of any of us ever goes away. When you go to like a new dinner where you don't really know everybody that well, or you're always going to feel that nervousness and then that sense of accomplishment when you win somebody over or when you connect with somebody. So yeah.
No, totally.